Hello everyone, happy Halloween and welcome back to the Bunnie Beauty YouTube channel. My name is Madeline Klein and I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve this cute clown makeup look using all Bunnie Beauty products. Before we get started, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will make sure to have all of the products I mentioned listed in the description box below. So anyways, with that being said, if you guys are interested in seeing how you can turn yourself into this pretty clown this Halloween, then just keep watching. Hello everyone, so to get started we're going to be taking our Bareback Moisturizer and applying this all over our face. I'm then going to be taking the Fringe Benefit Makeup Primer and applying this all over my face and following that up with the West Face Makeup Setting Mist and spraying that onto our face. This is really going to help make our foundation stick and look flawless all day long. And so for my foundation, I'm going to be taking the Bunnie Beauty Cream to Powder Foundation in Pale Porcelain and applying that all over my face with a foundation brush. You definitely want to make sure to buff this out to avoid any streaks or lines, and then feel free to make it a little bit more white by applying your favorite white body paint as well. To set our face, I'm going to be taking my white translucent powder and applying that all over my face before moving on to eyebrows, where I'm going to be taking my Patsy Brow Wow pomade and using my Brow Wow angled brush to shape out my brows. I'm going to go ahead and be filling in my brows completely, but especially making them darker at the arch just to help give it a little bit more definition. I'm then going to be going into my customized 6-shooter palette, taking my Royal Flush brush, and on a fluffy eye brush, I'm going to be starting off in the center of my cheek, adding a lot of pigment there, and then softly blending it outwards as I go, and then doing the same thing to my other cheek. Once again, I recommend having the most amount of pigment in a small center portion of the cheek, and then softly blending that outwards. Next, I'm going to be taking Flirt, and I'm going to be applying this to the very center of the blush. Once again, starting off in the center and then softly blending it outwards. This is going to help give our blush a little bit more dimension and bring in some more rosy tones. We're then going to be applying the blush into a little circle on our nose, once again adding some dimension with our Flirt, and then we're also going to be applying some blush onto our chin and bringing that up to our temples as well. Moving on, I'm going to be taking our Texas Hold'em primer and applying this onto both of my eyelids before going into my Ultimate Prep eyeshadow primer and applying this on top. I recommend warming this up between your fingers so that way it melds nicely into your eyelid. I'm then going to be taking my Royal Flush blush once again, and I'm actually going to be using it as an eyeshadow. And a great tip for your eyeshadows is if you ever want to buy one individually, you can buy an individual compact for that individual eyeshadow. So once again, I'm going to be going into Royal Flush and I'm going to be applying that on to the crease of my eyelid. I'm then going to be taking Crush, and using this, I'm going to be applying it starting at the outer corner of my eye and then softly blending that in towards the center of my lid until you have completely covered your entire eyelid, making sure to blend softly upwards as you go. I'm then going back into Royal Flush, and using this, I'm going to be using this as a transition shade between my eyebrow and the Crush eyeshadow. And for my eyebrow, I'm going to be going into White Lies and just applying this to my brow bone to help add a little bit more of a highlight. Next, I'm going to be taking Margarita, and I'm going to be applying this to my lower lash line. I'm then going to be going into Cobalt, and I'm going to be applying this at the outer corner of my lower lash line and then softly blending that inwards. I'm then going to be taking Medallion, and I'm going to be applying this to the inner corner of my eye to just help give a nice bright pop to blend both of those colors together. I'm then going to be going into my Luxury Liner in Lush Black, and I'm going to be applying this to my lower waterline. I'm then going to be taking my Cling to Me drops and mixing that with my black Cow Cake liner, and using my Brow Wow angled brush, I'm going to be creating a nice bold cat eye on both of my eyes. We then want to extend our lower lash line to create that clown triangle, so I'm going to be going back into Margarita and blending that down to my cheek, and I'm also going to be applying a little bit of Cobalt in there as well. I'm then going back into my Royal Flush blush, and I'm going to be using this to pull my eyeshadow upwards above my eyebrows. I'm then going to be going back into my Cling to Me drops in Black Cow Cake, and using this, I'm going to be creating our line work detail for our eyes. So I'm going to be using this to pull the line down below my eye and also bringing that up above my eye as well. And then I also wanted to add a cute little detail, so I'm going to be putting little heart icons both above and below my eyes attached to these lines. I'm then going to be outlining my nose and then going in and applying 2 little dots on the inner corner of my eyes. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be going back into my luxury liner in Lush Black and going ahead and prepping my lips by outlining them with this black before moving on to taking my lipstick in Lola and applying this all over my lips. I then wanted to add a little bit more detail around my lips, so I'm going to be going into my Cling to Me drops and Black Cow Cake, and I'm going to be lining my lips with this black afterwards just to help give it a little bit more definition. We're then going to be prepping our eyelashes by curling them before going into our Lash of Luxury mascara and sweeping this through both our upper and our lower eyelashes. You're then going to be applying your lashes of choice before finishing off the look with a nice spray of your West Face Makeup Setting Mist. And that is how you can turn yourself into a cute clown this Halloween using all Bunnie Beauty products. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to us, and make sure to check us out on our social media pages as well. And with all that being said, happy Halloween from everyone here at Bunnie Beauty.